listen to me good. You've been chosen to attend SEMA for 2023. Get yourself into the next plane to Las Vegas.
Ladies and gentlemen, automotive enthusiasts, and industry professionals, welcome to the 2023 SEMA Auto Show, where innovation meets passion and where the future of automotive excellence is unveiled. Prepare to be dazzled by cutting-edge technology, breathtaking designs, and the relentless pursuit of automotive perfection. Without further ado, let's ignite the engines of excitement and embark on an unforgettable journey through the world of automotive marvels. Welcome to SEMA 2023.
The air buzzed with excitement as I met with friends and industry professionals and absorbed the palpable energy of passionate car enthusiasts. My time at SEMA 2023 left me inspired by the boundless possibilities within the automotive world. So anyway, that was SEMA. But now let's go get the Corvette. Arriving in Wichita Airport, I picked up a rental car and headed to the dealership to pick up the Corvette. Seeing my car prepared and showcased inside the showroom heightened my excitement. The warm glow of the morning sun reflecting on the sleek contours of this timeless beauty. With just over 30,000 miles, and being in this beautiful white-on-red color combination increased my anticipation for the road ahead that holds the promise of a memorable drive, taking me out of Kansas, through Missouri to Bowling Green, Nashville, Atlanta, and finally to the port in Jacksonville, Florida, to ship the car to Kuwait. As I stepped into the sleek, low-slung C4, the scent of the leather filled my senses with excitement. With the turn of the key, the engine roared to life, a symphony of power waiting to be unleashed. The purr of the V8 engine was music to my ears, each acceleration pushing me deeper into the driver's seat. I pulled into the first gas station and filled her up for the journey ahead. Getting out onto the open road, I couldn't help but feel a surge of adrenaline coursing through my veins. Along the way, I stopped to admire the breathtaking view of this vast, empty land that stretches out before me, seemingly endless. The sky above is a brilliant blue canvas dotted with fluffy white clouds. I find myself captivated by the raw beauty of the Kansas landscape, a serene reminder of the quiet grandeur of the natural world. Despite my initial excitement, soon the effects of the jet lag and the unfamiliar time zone began to take their toll. So I pulled off the highway and checked into a hotel. Released in '83 as an '84 model, the C4 was the first Corvette with a unibody frame structure, giving it improved rigidity. Track performance was clearly the main focus with the C4, with the use of lightweight materials throughout, a front mid-engine design with a perfect 50-50 weight distribution for convertibles and 51-49 on coupes. Performance-oriented suspension and tires made the car reach a lateral acceleration of almost 1 G, unheard of in a production car. The C4's design highlights included a forward-opening clamshell hood, headlights that rotated 162 degrees so that the car could be as aerodynamic as possible even when driving at night. The interior cluster with its liquid crystal display was startling in its high-tech beauty. And for the first time for a Corvette, a one-piece lift-off roof panel that stowed away neatly in the rear hatch with its frameless glass design. All complete in a 0.34 drag coefficient body that still looks modern today. With the remnants of jet lag clinging stubbornly to my senses, I again wake up really early in the morning, long before dawn. The world's still asleep, and I'm already on the road again, driving the Corvette. With the engine's rumble echoing through the silent night, I smoothly pull away from the hotel's valet stand. Next stop, the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky, another 400 miles away. With the cool night air rushing through the open window, I embrace the freedom of the open road, leaving the city lights behind as I disappeared into the night. After many hours of driving, I pulled over to the side of this deserted highway to get out and stretch my legs. Stepping out onto the cool pavement with the empty silence surrounding me, broken only by the crunch of gravel under my shoes. Feeling the stiffness of many hours spent behind the wheel melt away. The air was crisp and invigorating, carrying with it the promise of a new day. But having lost the GPS signal many miles back, and as the sun began to rise above the horizon, casting an orange glow across this empty highway with its endless roads stretching out in both directions, I began to realize I'm alone and in the middle of nowhere, a million miles away from home, with a long way still ahead of me. Feelings of solitude and isolation began to creep into my mind like a shadow. But despite the isolation, I felt a sense of clarity wash over me. It was in this moment that I was free from the constraints of everyday life, free to chase my dreams with unwavering determination. So I pushed on, a lone traveler in pursuit of adventure. I couldn't help but feel grateful for the serenity and the simple joy of being alive. It was morning in America, and the journey was mine to conquer. The National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky opened its doors to the public in 1994 and has since become a mecca for Corvette enthusiasts. Nestled in the heart of Corvette country, it showcases the evolution of these iconic cars. From classic models to cutting-edge designs, the museum offers a captivating journey through the history and craftsmanship of the Corvette, making it a must-visit for any car aficionados. With its striking architecture that houses a treasure trove of Corvettes inside. The sleek, curved structure of the museum mirrors the elegance of the iconic Corvette. The building's exterior is adorned with a unique pattern resembling the Corvette logo, creating a visually striking and cohesive connection between the museum and the cars it celebrates. The rarest and most valuable being the one and only '83 Corvette in existence, a white coupe with a blue interior. Exploring the cars inside the museum, the rich history of these iconic cars unfolded, making my visit a thrilling blend of nostalgia and admiration for automotive excellence. The museum has creatively integrated the 2014 sinkhole incident into the visitor experience, preserving part of the sinkhole and allowing guests to view striking visuals of the event's impact. Interactive displays and videos narrate the dramatic incident and the extensive recovery efforts. For the 70th anniversary of the Corvette, the museum had a special update inside the Sky Dome. The new exhibit provides a look at the history of the Chevy Corvette and its effect on American culture, and is highlighted by the Sky Wall, an 8.5-foot tall, 300-foot long, 360-degree LED screen showing a continuous video that captures the energy, sights, sound, and experience of Corvette. From movie and TV appearances to one of its most captivating and memorable television ads ever.
Most advanced production car on the planet is now called Corvette. Subscribe to Q8 Night.
Even Batman was visiting with his Batmobile. At the exit, I passed through the gift shop to check out the merchandise and left the museum to continue my journey. Immersed in the museum's wonderful collection of Corvettes had me leaving just as nightfall slowly began to drape the surroundings. Next stop, Nashville, Tennessee, just an hour's drive from Bowling Green. I finally make it to Nashville, Tennessee, and check myself into a hotel for a well-deserved rest for the night. For tomorrow, I will be heading to Atlanta.
Be discriminating. Choose advanced design. Expect technical innovation. Demand performance. Accept only the best. Then seat yourself in a machine so new, so innovative, so remarkably well designed that it's destined to become another classic. The new Corvette.
Passing through the Natchez Trace Parkway on my way to Atlanta was an experience more than just a drive. It was a connection between man, machine, and nature. The winding roads of the parkway had been an absolute delight, a perfect match for the C4's agile handling hugging the asphalt, with a grace that made every mile an absolute joy. I made it to my hotel in Atlanta, my last stop before my final destination at the Jacksonville port to ship my car. But first, let's get some rest. The C4 had many improvemements and innovations during its run. In 1986, the C4 became the first American car equipped with ABS. By '88, an optional hard top became available for convertibles. Selective ride control was introduced in '89. Also that year, a low tire pressure warning systems became an option. 1990. Corvettes were the first fitted with a driver's side airbag. 92 introduced traction control standard for all models. In '93, key fobs came equipped with every Corvette, locking and unlocking the doors automatically as you approach or leave the vehicle. Next morning, after a hearty breakfast, I checked out of the hotel. My Corvette awaited me in the hotel's valet stand. I slid into the driver's seat, started the car, and double-checked my GPS coordinates before driving off with its sleek lines glistening under the morning sun. The weather was perfect, with crisp, cool air and clear blue skies, setting the tone for an exciting day. The sunlight gently kissed the autumn leaves, creating a golden canopy that lined the streets. I pulled out of the hotel premises and onto the bustling streets of Atlanta. As I said goodbye to this beautiful city and merged onto I-75 South, but then decided to pull out of the busy highway and onto the winding back roads that take me through the heart of Georgia. I saw the landscape gradually change from the urban sprawl of Atlanta to the verdant, rolling hills of southern Georgia. Navigating the winding country back roads of Georgia was an unforgettable experience. The lush, verdant scenery stretched for miles, offering a picturesque backdrop of rolling hills, dense forests, and quaint small towns that seemed to have been frozen in time. Each bend in the road revealed a new breathtaking vista. The warm southern sun filtering through the trees. The Corvette delivered a seamless and exhilarating drive. Its agility and responsiveness on the curvy roads made every twist and turn a thrill, never faltering for a moment. The Corvette's sleek design and timeless elegance perfectly complemented the stunning landscapes, making the drive not just a means of travel, but a joyous celebration of both machine and nature. With the sight of the deep blue skies stretching endlessly above, the journey had been very smooth. So far, but it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Although I was very lucky weather-wise during the whole journey, but that wasn't the case for the last 50 miles to Florida. Despite the horrible storm, me and my car finally made it to Jacksonville. For tomorrow morning, it's straight to the port.
My car.
Arriving in Jacksonville felt like reaching the finish line. Palm trees lined the streets, welcoming me to Florida's largest city. I just love these trips. They not only allow me to experience the thrill and joy of driving a classic car, but also provide me with a sense of freedom and nostalgia. On my way to the port, I drove over this beautiful tall bridge and catch a cool, refreshing ocean breeze coming from the Atlantic below. My journey has been really remarkable, with the serene beauty of rural landscapes, making each mile an unforgettable adventure. The journey may have ended here, but the memories made along the way will linger long after my Corvette reaches its destination. It's now 3 months later, and as I stood there opposite the port, watching the vessel carrying my car glide into view, a rush of memories from my road trip across the United States flooded my mind. The scenic routes, the open roads, and the countless adventures shared with my car became vivid again. Relief washed over me as I realized my trusted companion had safely completed its journey, bridging the miles from Florida to Kuwait.